Alright, this is Pete over at SWRNC Custom. And if you look over here, we're block sanding our 34 coupe down, getting it ready to paint. So it's going to be a beautiful car. We're going to paint it Dodge Viper blue. And we're going to put some ghost flames on it. And it's going to really be hot. Now, before you block sand your doors and get the doors painted, it's very important, if you look right here, okay, let me wipe the dust off, that you must take 3/16 to 1/4 inch out of each side of the window opening on the door. Now when you open your kit up, you will notice that you got some rubber, such as this. Okay, I don't know if this is the exact rubber, but this is what it looks like. Now what that's for is it actually fits around the door opening like that. Okay? Now, once you get the rubber on both sides, it's not going to give enough room for the window. If you look real close, you can see the gap that you have in the window, and it's going to be a real tight fit. And what's going to happen, the window is going to rub on the rubber, because rubber and glass don't mix. So what you got to do is you got to widen that gap out so that window will be able to ride up and down the track freely. And that's why you need to cut the opening of the window out. Even on the edges, if the window binds up, it won't roll up. If you want your windows to roll up properly, it's very important that you cut that out. Now that's a pretty big job, and it's going to take some time. And what I use is I have an air saw, and it's got a fine blade on the end that comes to a point. So when I saw that out, I can, get it very, very precisely all the way around, okay? And to measure that out, all you need to do is use your finger and approximate what you're going to do, and just take your finger and hold it on the edge. And as you see, it's making a nice line. Of course, I hit the glass right there. Making a nice line all the way around, so it'll all be even. So remember to do that, because that's real important for your windows to operate properly. Now one more thing that's real important, and if you look right here, and this also is part of the door procedure, you must drill out holes, drain holes, for water, because when you wash your car, even though you have this rubber in there, water is still going to get down in there. And if you don't drill the drain holes out, what's going to happen?
It's going to fill up with water.
It's going to fill up with water, and there's not going to be anywhere for it to release, and you're going to get mold and mildew in your car. You must drill drain holes in your car, okay? So 3 minimum, 5 maximum. The more drain holes you got, the better it is, but we don't want to weaken the car. You really only need 3, so just go with 3. And another thing, if you look right here, when you trim your doors, okay, to fit in the jamb, because you're going to have to trim the corners and stuff, what you're going to get pinholes, okay? And here's another one right here. And what that is, that's air pockets that's in the fiberglass, and that's on every car made. Now, if you look right here, we've already cleaned these edges up before we prime the car, if you remember in some previous videos, so that edge is nice. And we still have to go back. If you look real close right there where my thumb is, you can see those little pinholes. Now, those don't look bad now, but when you paint your car, it's going to show up very thick. And when you go to sand your car, always put a guide coat on it. And what that guide coat does is when you sand your car with a block, it's going to tell you when all the orange peel is gone. And if you come over here, if you can get the camera where it shines down, you can see it's going to get all the orange peel out, and it's going to help you guide your way through sanding it to get a nice, top quality, high class show car finish. So once again, this is Pete at SWRNC Custom. Don't forget to do that to your doors. It's very, very important, and that applies to the Streetbeasts Coupe, Cabriolet, and the Vicky. Okay? And don't take too much out, because if you take too much out, then you're going to have the glass going to be wobbling like this. All you need is 3/16 to 1/4 inch maximum. Don't get wild on it. That's kind of a major job. It's a tedious job, and it's going to take time to get it cut out. So do it right, do it easy, and do it simple, and let's all have fun and go street rodding. you can contact me at 972-420-1293 or check me out on the web at SWRNC.